Now, two NBA greats, Grant Hill and Chris Webber. Allie, it's all yours.
Jason Tatum, already an all-star, but he won't rest until he's a superstar. He said, quote, "Nobody puts higher expectations on me than myself. When I have big games, I try not to get too excited because the guys I look up to, they do it often. I want to get to the point where when I do it, it's kind of like another night." Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. Filling out the wings, it's Smart and Brown, and it's Anthony in at the point guard. And for the Spurs, we've got Isaiah Stewart, T.J. Warren out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's Colin Sexton, and it's Oladipo in at the point. Well, here we are in mid-season now, Grant. How do players mentally cope with the grind of an NBA season?
You know, that's a good question, B.A. I mean, you have to find ways to take your mind off of things as a team. Having outlets helps distract you. It's so important for players as they endure the lengthy season.
Now here's Anthony, coming off a terrific game against Atlanta. And Brown with the stuff.
And check out the handles of Brown, just destroying anyone in his path.
Now Sexton, driving in. The shot, no good. Nice D from Tatum. Pass break, here come the Celtics. Fires from the wing. Brown can't hit. Sexton with it. That one goes. Count it.
Sexton. You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Oladipo against Anthony. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
The near 7-foot wingspan of Jaylen Brown. I mean, the hops. This is a guy who can dunk on anyone.
Here's Oladipo. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Sexton against Tatum. Good on the shot.
Colin Sexton.
Sexton's got his second basket of the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now here's Tatum. And on offense, he's been a force, scoring over 30 a game. Basket's good.
Offensively, they've been pretty sharp. 3 for 4 so far.
And so it's San Antonio with it after the basket by Boston. Anthony against Oladipo. Back to Warren. Fires the 3. It doesn't go for him. And Boston going the other way now. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Aggressiveness is everything, and they certainly played with a ton of it to get that one.
Here's Oladipo following the bucket by the Celtics. Sexton, that's good. Sexton's got 6. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Outside Tatum. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Brown against Warren. Takes a 13-footer. Brown can't hit.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
And Boston has possession after the basket by San Antonio. Here's Tatum. And he knocks down the 10-footer.
Over the years, Tatum has tried to reduce the number of mid-range jumpers he takes, but there's still a natural tendency to
Oladipo finds Sexton. The teardrop. And he lays it up and in. 10 points for him.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Oladipo against Anthony. Outside Tatum. The three is up. The rebound by Bridges. The Spurs have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Pass to Oladipo. It's Warren on the wing. Hounded by Tatum. Outside for Sexton. Finish it off.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
Pass to Tatum. With the drive. It's Brown on the wing. From 13. Second shot opportunity. And it's laid up and in by Williams.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
And here's Sexton. He came away with 14 points in his last game. And that one is hammered home.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for a lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Oh, well, listen, guys, that was great work, making them pay for the lapse on defense.
Back come the Spurs in transition. And he gets that one. Sexton's got 16 points.
What an exception.
Boston trailing.
Checking in
Change here for San Antonio. And the Celtics making a change here. Knocked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
Celtics ball.
And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Pass to Keith. For 3, McCollum. The shot misses. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
They just looked a step quicker all game long. They knew they had an advantage on offense.
And the Celtics in possession here. After the basket by San Antonio. Outside Tatum. Puts it up. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
You know, some scouts thought Tatum had tunnel vision, looking only for his own shot, but he's more about team.
And the layup falls. And the Spurs lead by 5.
They have no answer defensively inside.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
San Antonio foul.
The Celtics making a switch here. James is checked in.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to McCollum.
Celtics substitution. Justin.
Here's Keith. Shot clock at 6. They get it back. Second chance shot. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
James outside. The putback. Here's Keith. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
The 3 is up. Connects from downtown. He's got 7.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Boston has gone 1 for 5 from deep in this first, struggling from that area. Here's Tatum. He also had a big impact in that win against the Hawks. Rebound San Antonio.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Pass to Magician. 4-3. He can't hit that time. Boston shooting well so far at 48%. Oh, they get a hand on it. McCollum outside. There's the triple. That one is off. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Pass to Primo from deep. Fires in the triple. And it's a 9-point San Antonio lead.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Boston has possession. Inside. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession.
Celtics ball.
And the Celtics in possession here. Pass to McCollum. And here's Tatum.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop. He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
Now here's McCollum. He's coming off a 13-point game against Atlanta. Releases from 15. Not enough on that one as it misses.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Elbow shot on the way. Rebound Boston.
Who's got Jason?
Now Tatum. And he drops it in from the low post.
Refusing to let the defender alter his shot. Tatum's focus and drive, it's what helps him finish hard shots.
1 minute left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Magician. Just 5 to shoot. McCollum defends. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game.
You got to know McCollum is looking to fire off the pass. This is why you must play up one.
Throw it down on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Tatum from long range. And again, Boston with the triple.
This young man has worked on his form. Tatum was a decent outside shooter in college, but lethal here as a pro.
And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tries a 10-footer. Not going to go that time. What a performance for Colin Sexton. He has been the story for the San Antonio Spurs. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Well, credit to coaching. Some guys wouldn't have made those substitutions in the first quarter. Now it's paying off.
Boston trailing. And for the Celtics, Nelson. An easy 2 on the layup.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Here's Primo. Check by James. Pass to Isley. Here's Primo. It's hauled in by Nelson.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Well, Magician in the last matchup against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He added 43 points, and it was his highest point total of the season. He put up huge numbers last time out. We'll see if it's more of the same tonight. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, right. Now, I'm sure he wants to come out in attack mode. The other key for him is to continue to get to his spots on the floor. No, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
Pass to Tatum. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Can't hit it from 12 feet. San Antonio leading. Here's Primo. Here's Vaughn. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Off the mark there with a three.
Well, that's just a lucky break for the D. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and then that helps account for their lead.
Pass to Keefe. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. A shot to stop the run. Nelson, no good.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
Outside none to the paint. Here's Magician. And he comes up with a bucket. And now it's a 10-point San Antonio lead.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Goes up on the baseline. It's deflected. The shot from the low post is good. Give him 8. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
And Boston calls time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Anthony with a bucket.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Here's Magician. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Here's Nelson. Nunn defends. Outside, Brown. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
And Brown is just utilizing his athleticism yet again. I mean, this time from the interior, though, but just sinking these close-range shots.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Here's Nelson, averaging around 5 points a game. And the Celtics another 3.
Well, how about the quickness of that release? Brown just draining that catch-and-shoot jumper with ease.
Here's Magician. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Boston has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. To the inside. Drops in the layup for 2. Anthony's got 10 points.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Pass to Magician. Beyond the arc. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
Here's Nelson. Anthony outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Down low. Here's Bridges. That shot, no good. And Boston going the other way now. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks at Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Magician. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And the Spurs making a change here. Sexton's checked in. Smart's checked in for Boston.
Yo, left side.
Sexton passes to Stewart. Smart with the defensive effort. Boston's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Gets stolen by Warren. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Here's Magician. Hits the trifecta. Give him 23.
That's his 3rd three-pointer now after not getting any in the opening period.
Pass to Keith. Back to Anthony. Over Sexton. Again, the miss by the Celtics. San Antonio's gone 4 of 4 from three-point land in the second quarter. Warren finds Sexton. Here's Magician. He's guarded by Anthony. And that one's good. Magician. And the Spurs lead by 19.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
And the Celtics call time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Without question. They're giving up too many high-percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
The Spurs making a switch here. And so the San Antonio Spurs, a huge 24-point lead for them. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. San Antonio's gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. They've got Victor Oladipo. Miles Bridges is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's T.J. Warren, and it's Sexton in a 2-guard. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Gets the 3-ball to go.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Now here's Tatum. And he banks in the layup.
Tatum.
Tatum's got 9.
What I like about Tatum, he moves his feet well, understands angles. He plays more physical than advertised.
When thinking about Colin Sexton, the first thing that comes to mind
against Williams. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside Sexton. Here's Magician. Drills it from deep. 28 points for him. You know, Grant, with Sexton, it's not just that he has speed. He actually knows how to use that speed as a weapon.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, defenders have to play out on him because of his three-point ability. So he'll wait to catch them flat-footed, then use his burst to blow by them, getting into the teeth of the defense and making plays.
Brown can't hit. For San Antonio, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Here's Bridges. No good there. Tatum with some nice D. Boston's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Smart against Sexton. Anthony, the pass to Williams. Back to Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership. It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Anthony, the pass to Brown. Back to Anthony. 11 feet out, and he can't bank that one in. The Spurs have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Here's Sexton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Sexton's got 24 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
And it's Isaiah Stewart with a foul.
That's his first
foul. Nuns checked in for Warren.
Celtic substitution.
Here's Anthony. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Sexton. To the middle. Stewart, no good. Boston shooting the ball at 48% so far. Here's Anthony. He got a piece of it.
Oh, nice defense from Bridges. When he hustles like this, he's capable of swatting shots.
Here's Magician. He's guarded by Anthony.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Here's Nelson. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Anthony. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 6 assists in the game.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Magician. No good with the triple.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And the Celtics another 3.
Well, he doesn't have a clear path to the hoop, so why not? I mean, pull up and bury the 3 in transition.
To the inside. Nunn. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Nunn's got his first 2 points of the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Sexton against Brown. Down low. Here's Keefe. Misses off the left iron.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that one's a stunner.
Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
Boston ball.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
The Celtics making a switch here. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second personal
The
foul.
officials were right on top of that
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
I love how they've attacked the basket in this game. They've taken a very aggressive approach.
one. Their passing also continues to be outstanding here in the second half.
The Celtics making a switch here. McCollum's checked in to the paint. Uses the glass on the
Assisted
layup.
by
9 points in the game.
number
That's
17.
10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Outside Tatum. Free throw line jumper, and he knocks the jumper down.
He's really turned it around here in the second half. I mean, his offense has returned.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Isley. Going inside. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Spurs need to get one up here. And the powerful one-handed slam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And there's the drive. Here's Keefe. The rebound by the Spurs.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Inside, here's Magician. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 34.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Outside Tatum. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Pass to Magician. Down low. Here's Isley. And the layup is good.
Assist goes
6 points
to
for him.
They're playing
Number
great
17.
team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Now Tatum. McCollum right side. From outside, off the mark. And the Spurs shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out
2
there.
minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third. Here's Isley. From down in the low post, it goes.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Pass to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
A minute 29 left in the third quarter. The baseline J is on the way, and they pick up 2.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Oh, yeah, that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
No one covering.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Vaughn. Here's Magician. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Tatum. From 13. And misses it off the right side of the rim. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Drives to the hoop. And that one's good. Magician. He's got 36 points.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Now here's Tatum. Not a lot of room. That three's off the mark.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Here's Vaughn. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Number 17.
He's got 6.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Here's Tatum. No good. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Spurs out in front, running away with this one. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So the Celtics 5 right now. Jabari Parker is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's C.J. McCollum, and it's James in at the 3 spot.
Another one from Tatum. I mean, boy, this kid, he's cooking at the offensive end.
Here's Magician. Pass to Isley, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Now here's Tatum. And it's blocked.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
To the inside, Isley. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Attacking the heart of this defense. That's 8 straight points inside.
We played just over a minute here in the 4th. There's McCollum with the 3. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs.
Spurs ball.
Victor Oladipo's checked in for San Antonio. The Celtics also with a sub. Williams is checked in. Well, San Antonio's shooting the ball 70% in this game. Pass to Isley.
Substitution on the court.
So, yeah, I hope it stays an even and a level playing field for all teams, no matter where they're located.
A line change here for San Antonio. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Outside, Brown. McCollum on the wing. On the take. Blocked. Pass to Sexton. Here's Magician. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got 4 rebounds now. 3-pointer. And the 3-pointer goes. Anthony's got 7 points here in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Sexton up top. Outside Warren. The 3 is up. And they'll get another chance.
Right. I got ball.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Warren.
And the Spurs lead by 20.
They have the lead, but haven't been playing nearly as hard on the offensive glass. You wonder if they just want to get back defensively.
And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Yeah, no, almost any player left that wide open is going to bury that shot. This is the league. That's poor defensive.
And the shot goes in.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Here's Nelson. Outside, Brown. Blocked! And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart.
Checking in for the Celtics,